So the Rio Major pick'ems are out, and I think why not make a video on who I will be choosing and also a little bit of reasoning behind it as well when we go through each of them. This will be a short video, so let's just jump straight into it. The first team I will be picking will be Cloud9, obviously because they are my favourite team, but also they are without a doubt one of the strongest teams coming into this group stage. Next on my list will be Vitality, and also like Cloud9, one of the strongest teams in this group, so I don't really feel I have to explain a lot around why I've picked this team either. And for my third pick, it'll be Fnatic. Now, over the past few months, Fnatic has shown great improvement and also a lot of potential, putting up decent games against some of the top teams in the world as well. Next on my list will be MOUZ. Now, I'm sure this will also be on a lot of your pick'em lists as well, with showing their ability to fight against top level teams like Na'Vi and Vitality for an example. But this one could also be a bit of a gamble, however, but I do have faith they'll follow through and make it out of the challenger stage. For my sixth pick, it's going to be OG, and again like MOUZ, showing great potential against the higher level of teams that we've seen. Also with the addition of Dexter, I think will show up greatly in this challenger stage and prove to be one of the great AWPers that we see when he needs to and when OG actually needs to get across that line. Next we'll be going for Furia. Now I feel this should be an obvious one for all of you at home because they are the best Brazilian team in the world arguably, but they also have some of the strongest riflers in the world, being Keserato and Yuri, being able to consistently show up when needed from them. And for my final pick of teams that will make it through the challenger stage will be Imperial. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the legendary team that we'll be seeing at this Brazilian major, but it does require a fair amount out of them if they do want to make it through. But I do believe they'll be working endlessly on top of their game for this major coming up in the next weeks to come. Having the first ever major in Brazil will truly push them to their new limits and really show what they're truly made out of as well. Now my 03 pick will be Greyhounds, and this is because I truly just don't see them taking a single map essentially. It was first between IHC and Greyhounds for me, however I feel the teams from the Asian region like IHC tend to get at least one game every major just because they do some sort of like unorthodox strategy and tactics that sort of catch off guard other teams because of it. Now finally my 3-0 pick will be Big. Now this is only because I don't see them making it through the group stage, and I also don't want to waste a team putting in that 3-0 position that I think will make it through out of the challenger stage. However, Big is that team that is always sort of unknown to everyone. They can either go 3-0 or even 0-3 to be honest with you, and just dominate every single team, or also just bottom out and do nothing. So because they're such a coin flip team, I am going to put them as my 3-0 pick. Let me know what you've done for your pick'ems guys, and also what you think of mine in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching the video guys. It's been Glaze, and I'll speak to you very soon.